I'm Professor Dr. P.K. Shukla. I'm head of the department, Poultry Science, College of Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry, Mathura. Earlier, I worked as Joint Commissioner Poultry, Government of India, and also as Dean in one of the Vets School of India.
What are the most significant untapped opportunities for growth and innovation in the Indian poultry sector?
See, right now, if you'll see the Indian poultry industry and its status, almost we are at the second rank so far total egg production in the world is concerned. Roughly, we have touched a figure of around 138.8 billion pieces of egg per year. If we'll see the compounded annual growth rate since last decade, it is almost ranging between 7 to 10%. Once we say this is a constant growth rate, it means it's a sustainable proposition. Now, the factors which are responsible for this sustainable growth, it is the technology infusion, the fund flow, and value addition in the product. At the same time, the quality protein delivery to the poorest of the poor of the country. So, in lot more ways, the industry is likely to grow in a time to come. When we are talking about innovation, if quickly these innovations can be translated into technology infusion, I think this is the area which remained untapped. At the same time, if we can use the artificial intelligence for the use of poultry production, which largely India has started, I think there is a long way to go.
How can the poultry industry in India support sustainable and inclusive economic development?
Yeah, when we talk about poultry, we talk about as a food producer of our country, as poultry and poultry product are a good source of protein. Once already I have stated that it's a sustainable proposition since last few decades for the poultry to grow in this country, and the factors are very many: increasing population growth, the rising income, the household, the changes in the day-to-day activity, much more demand for ready-to-eat product. I think these are contributing a lot for the growth of this poultry sector. Sometimes I feel the chariot of poultry is being governed and gaining momentum by the multiple factors. At the same time, the country is self-sustainable in terms of either germplasm or the innovative feed technologies or the transformation of feed into the into the products, high quality protein products, or in terms of all biological safeties, the biosafety measures, the vaccines, all pharmaceuticals required, all biological required, and at the same time all equipments and other things. So in all sense, the India is independent, Atmanirbhar, self-reliant. So that way it is obtaining a sustainable growth since last 2 to 3 decades.
What role do public-private partnerships play in driving innovation and investment in the Indian poultry sector?
See, a lot more innovations are required, and we all know that innovation means a lot of investment. Perhaps it is not possible for the government sector to have a huge investment in innovation, but largely, with proud I say, whatever development in poultry sector has taken place in our country, largely it is due to the private sector. And there is a very good harmony between the government sector and the private sector, but still there is a need to harvest it in a better way. The infrastructure, the mindset, the R&D activities which are available in the private sector can be shared for the future sustainable development. At the same time, the government can develop the congenial policies for this sector to grow in a time to come. So I feel in the countries like India, where we feel that it is a production by masses and not in mass, a large amount of hope exists for a private-public partnership to take a win-win situation in a time to come, to have a more and more sustainable development for a good quality protein delivery to fight with the malnutrition and to feed the large population in our country.
How do you see the future of the poultry industry in your country?
It is very bright, and if I recall, since 1950, when the first census was started in India, we were in a position to produce around 2 billion pieces of eggs. As and if now it is 138.8 billion, it means almost more than 70-fold increase is there, and it is not less than any revolution. And in a time to come, the demand for poultry will grow with the rapid urbanization, with the rising income, with the demand for quality protein, and also convenience of the products to be taken to their home. So I foresee quite a good market in a time to come, and a very good growth in the sector for poultry development in our country.